Inspector Savage. Oh, Jesus. Grandmotherfucking Rising Collector, this is your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Let's give praise to the Most High God. I just had a conversation with him. I got an extreme download here, so I don't know. This is a trigger warning, maybe. I don't know if it's a trigger warning, but I'm gonna say it anyways because I just asked if I should. And I got God bumps. They just keep coming in like that. So, like, share, follow. Especially share this message because I could be onto something here. So I just had a download, and I just would like to first of all let's give some healing vibes to Maui. I don't watch the news that much, but I've been kind of checking back and forth with that, and I just I'm praying for a speedy recovery for them. So just send some healing vibes over there, okay, collective. Also, I hope everybody's staying safe. And I hope that you're, paying attention to your surroundings because we are in spiritual war times and this is real. It's happening, and there are all kind of tactics being used, whether that be physical and or spiritual, both at the same time, one or the other. Just stay prayed up. Do your, if you can, do your, do whatever you can do to protect yourself spiritually. Get grounded. Go for a walk outside. Not saying you gotta, be a 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Something's happening in divine orchestration as we speak. I just heard 7:57 is the time. Somebody is flying in or just landed or is going somewhere or trying to. Because as soon as I looked, it was 7:57 and 7:58, so it was like cut off. So maybe somebody just got stopped from going somewhere, maybe going to the airport or boarding a plane. And these God bumps is coming through. So check it. Okay, God is like, tell it, hurry up before you forget. I had a thought that, this whole thing with like human trafficking, child trafficking, organ trafficking, content trafficking, it's just trafficking. Trafficking is what I keep hearing. Damn. Okay, so God just gonna say, okay. So I'm debating on whether or not, like, how do I go about it? All right, so check it. I'm kind of feeling like I'm speaking from my experiences and the things that I've happened to notice, like online with different kind of spiritualists. Why did I get a download that the spiritualists were targeted to destiny swap with people involved with the trafficking industry? Pedophiles especially. And I'm going to tell you why. So when I lived in Rochester, Minnesota, Rochester is what I like to call it. There's a large number of sexual offenders down there. And being that I was around a bunch of low vibrational people because drugs were involved, I learned that I was around a whole bunch of people who never mentioned the fact that they had been convicted of a sexual offense. This is true. Trigger warning. Mind you, I'm going to tell you, I'm just be perfectly honest with you. My hand to God, I have never even considered, sexually assaulting anyone, especially a child. I'm a victim of that. I survived it as a child and as a teenager as well. So I don't play about that kind of shit, okay? My thoughts on it is that I'll keep my thoughts about what I think about that because that's going to change the dynamic of the conversation. So I feel like certain people were targeted, confirmation that certain people were targeted with gifts maybe. I feel like people were, God bones y'all. I feel like people were targeted because of their gifts and their destinies, like where they were headed. And I feel like people that had been convicted of sexual crimes, sexual offenses, people that have to register or should be registered, were swapping destinies or swapping names with people or taking over what was good because they looked into people's Akashic records. But God is saying, you got it. They looked into Akashic records. They got readings on people, and they come from like secret societies. They target people who have bright futures ahead of them, or have money waiting for them, or have whatever is providing a way out for people who have been convicted of sexual offenses. And I feel like what they do is that they eliminate people and take over their identities. So we could really, in the spiritual community here, Tarot Land, it could be, it's about higher perspective, how you view things. It's not just about stealing someone's content. It is about taking over their entire identity, people. Collective, this is what's happening. Now, I'm reminded of a time when I was with my ex. And this was when all this weird kind of shit was going on. Now, pay attention. I'm not going to go into names because I'm not going to do it. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you know. There's a very specific person right now that is being highly spoken about on YouTube. Now, what I do know, and it just dawned on me, but it was, how you have a nagging feeling. That person, there's a whole relationship with that person and my ex and a bunch of other people that I knew. Now, I'm not saying one way or the other. Now, I don't know nothing about nothing. No. Only thing I know is that name was very prevalent throughout the last 2 years of my relationship with my ex. And there's another big name spiritualist that's been doing it for years, whose name was written down on a piece of paper right under somebody's name too, that I had mentioned in the reading last week. Juan. I'm just saying I don't give a fuck, but I'm not going to say the person's name. Because I kind of feel like, I don't know all I'm going to say is this. People were targeted. Now this other person is very popular. I haven't sat and meditated. I have not contacted spirit about that person. I don't like playing in people's energy like that. You feel me? 7-11 on the clock. Lucky strike. I'm on to something here. What? And then this other part, it's coming to me now. I don't know what. All I know is that I was targeted like a motherfucker from a large group of people who are targeting other people to ruin their credibility, to bury them, to make them go missing, to make them become nobody after everything has been taken from them, to assume an identity. Because I definitely believe that my ex assumed somebody else's identity. Okay? I definitely do. Because when I did some research on him, his name is the same name as a young man that was murdered in Baltimore back in 2014. And that was the same year I met my ex. And when I did my research on background checks and just Google, there was nothing, no information online at all that pertained to my ex prior to 2014. But it was weird because it's the same name. The young man was in the service as well. Yep. So these people are assuming people's names that have things set up for them, maybe trust funds, inheritances, people with spiritual gifts, or people that have gifts and don't even know it. That's what's going on here. I'm going to pull some cards on it. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. We're going to ask that all evil eyes go blind during the reading of this message, and that people mind their damn business. Somebody could look right now and say, why don't you mind your damn business? Because they all up in my business. That's why, motherfucker. Okay. We're also going to return to sender 10 times fold, guided with love and light, things that do not belong to the collective and me, so mo to be, so mo to be, so mo to be, and so it is. We're also going to request that people protect whistleblowers and people that are truth tellers. Don't narc on them. Because little do you know, the mentioning of something, the bringing things to the forefront are probably saving your motherfucking life and your kid's life too. 9:29 on the clock. And so you'd be surprised who knows who. You really would be surprised who knows who. Because what I'm starting to understand is that these sex trafficking rings, these human trafficking rings, they're all connected. And it's so scary to think about, because people that you would never even think about would be a part of these things. And most of these people are big, heavy hitting ass people in the entertainment industry, the music industry, politics, local politics, educators, people that work for the IRS, government agencies, and they know about this. And I don't think that they knew about it at first, but I think it's coming to the forefront now. And so I like, from my particular, and see, that's the other thing too. So the person that I know was had a very big hand in accusing me of the bullshit that I've been accused of, I believe was dating said person that's being discussed on YouTube. I do believe that. I just remember the name now. Fuck out of here. Yep. And I wondered why there had been an expressed interest in me from a lot of people. So what I did was, when I found out certain things about people, I just cut them the fuck off. Hell yeah. One motherfucker got mad as hell at me because I told him. The confirmation. Do the same thing, collective. Do your research on people that are around you. See, I just always accepted people for what they told me and who they were. Because I just, I was in my unconditional agape style love energy then, Christ consciousness. But Christ wasn't no damn fool. I wasn't looking at people in the sense of like, because my spiritual awakening, as far as like the war between good and evil, and people who are actually like demons and like conjuring up demons and deities and root magic and dark magic, I wasn't aware of all that probably up until about 2 years ago. Like that was when I woke up and I realized like, these motherfuckers is doing some magic. When I convened with the divine, when I communed with the divine, and they gave me the gifts that and heightened my gifts. I'm not gonna say, well, they did give me the gifts, but when I asked to start to use my gifts, I need like, can you give me these things? Can you help me out? And they did. That's when I believed that, yep, magic is real. I always knew it was real, but I didn't feel like it was real for me, and I didn't really realize the kind of power that I had inside of me, but other people did. So what they would do is, like I said before, they would engage me in these conversations, or they'd sit around me because they knew that I was always of a higher level conversation. I always had high level conversations with people. I just, if there wasn't a high level conversation to be had, I just didn't say anything. And so what people would do is they would sit around me and they would either record me or they would have somebody on the phone, and I didn't know it about. And because I would always like, why are people recording these? Like, I knew people were recording me. I was like, why the fuck would they be recording me? What do they think I'm gonna say? Everything that came out of my mouth, somebody else was using for years. Yep. And when they knew that my gifts had increased and I started to ask questions and dig around, that's when shit got dangerous for me. That's when I got accused of the bullshit. Because they knew that I was going to be, they knew that I had gifts, and it scared them because they were like, he's going to be able to, he's going to know. And so we've got to do whatever we can do to discredit him. And the one thing that people find it's really hard for people to come back from is allegations of any type of sexual misconduct, especially with a child. Because that stays on your, even if you are found not guilty of that, there is still a stain, not a blemish, but an actual stain on DHS records for the rest of your life. Even if you're found not guilty. So say for instance, if you were accused of something like that and you were found not guilty, or you were acquitted of charges, even for filing an expungement to have the record sealed, it's still in DHS. So if you say like for me, for instance, with my grandbabies, if something were to happen to one of my grandbabies' parents, their mothers, knock on wood, and I had to get my grandbabies, I wouldn't be able to do it. And see, what it is that I don't really feel like people thought that I was 3, 4, 5 o'clock, that I was going to be able to even be out this long, to even still be walking amongst the living or amongst society. They pretty much figured it was going to be because I was in such a bad place that I just think they felt like I wasn't going to fight for anything, or that God wasn't walking with me or protecting me, like angels weren't with me, or that I wasn't an earth angel or some shit. That's deep. So yep, destiny swapping. And then I'm remembering shit like when my hindsight, I told y'all my hindsight be on point, nigga. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. Comment down below, 4:24 on the clock, if you get where I'm coming from. So then, there was one night I was over, well, not even gonna say a friend of mine. This dude's house I knew, and we was getting high. I ain't gonna lie, you know me, I'm gonna keep it 100. And he had a neighbor that lived down the hallway from him. So I went, shit got weird at dude's house. I was like, fuck that, I'm out of here. And I needed a lighter or something for my cigarette or whatever. So I knocked on dude's door and he told me to come on, you know, if you want to come and chill out, have a seat. So we were politicking, we were talking, high level conversations, of course. But then he started talking about how his mother was the real Janet Jackson. Pay attention. I don't know what any of that was about. But what I do know is that there's a reader on here who says that she's the real Janet Jackson. And I met her son in Minneapolis. So what does that tell everybody? That tells everybody that's why everybody trying to kill my motherfucking ass, because I've been the source for a lot of people's high level kind of fucking sations. And that's the truth, Ruth. God just said, hell yeah. He didn't say hell yeah. Some spirit or ancestors, hell yeah. So I'm literally been surrounded by people who have been using my intellectual property, my spiritual intellectual property, to provide all these different fucking spiritualists with all this information to use on YouTube and make money off of. That's the truth, Ruth. Perry Mason moment. 5:55 on the clock. Thanks, Dad. Yep. So that's the reason why. Oh, wow. And that's why when I moved, that's why all these I've been monitored. Like when I've been trafficked in all kind of ways: sexual trafficking, sex trafficking, human trafficking. Motherfuckers and tried to organ traffic my black ass too. But it's trafficking on a level in which everybody's tapping into my conversation. So that when I stopped talking to people, that's when shit got kind of like motherfuckers didn't know what to do. So then they started fucking with everybody. Want to subscribe to my TikTok and YouTube. See? And now they dumbasses is caught. Mm-hmm. 6:46. Let me get on with this reading. Like, share, follow, hit the notification bell. I'm angry right now. Let me just clear that. God, can you please just take away the anger? Towers at the bottom of the deck. These motherfuckers been making money off of me for a long time. And you know what I'm gonna say? I'm a very humble man. So I would never, and people know that about me, so I would never be the person to stand out there and say, everybody's using the shit that I say. But they have been. From Oklahoma, California, Florida, Illinois, New York. Everybody's been using my shit. And that's the reason why when I'm telling you, when I had stacks and stacks and stacks of writing things, I'm a philosopher. That's another reason why I lost all my stuff. People were interested in, because I was like, why do people want my stuff? Because it's all the stuff you've ever written, Dwayne. So I'm pretty much figuring people don't use my shit to publish some books, poetry, music lyrics, everything. Yeah, I'm taking back my power. They didn't expect me to do that. Power's in the reverse. Let me get another card. Thank you. Yep. Now I'm walking away. They don't know what to do because they know I'm ready to walk away, or I'm being taken away. Not by them either. Or maybe Spirit's telling them to just walk away, but it's too late now. No truces are no. There's no call. I'm not calling the truce with any of you motherfuckers. No, y'all taking things way, gay horse, way too far. See, I can still laugh about it. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, they tried to stop all the love. Or they couldn't stop the love. Well, what is this? This love is in the reverse and Chariot's in the reverse. There's no love left. No, they didn't love you. Nope. No, they didn't love you. And you cut it and you stopped. Somebody stopped, or they stopped loving you. They got people to stop loving me, to walk away from me, to devastate me. Yep. Stop the love. I can't make it up. A cancer had something to do with that. The Night of Disc. The gourmet chef. Yeah, they cooked up a nice new idea there. This is the slowest moving night in the deck. It was a slow process. Crock pot. Not even crock pot love. Crock pot. hatred, crock pot, unlove, falling out of love, crock pot, I don't know. It was slow, whatever it was. Bit by bit is what I'm hearing. Shit. Yeah, it's a mass failure. It was going well for a second, but now it's a failure. It's a flop. Yep. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Now what about the Emperor? I told you about this motherfucker, okay? But now the energy that's coming through here is that I went into Emperor mode and I stopped doing things that no longer serve me. This is debauchery. Debauchery is in the reverse. I stopped doing things that no longer serve me, and they didn't anticipate that I would do that. Wow. Now again, I'm not the only one that this is happening to. Nope. No. And I kept getting the fact that there were 7 of us. So maybe there's 7 particular readers, 7 readers that have been targeted. Oh, that damn cat. 7 different, I kept saying 7 of us. 7 of us. And at first I thought I was talking about like Lyrian starseed type shit. It could be. There's 7 particular spiritual beings that are that have been targeted and their stuff is being used. I told you that I went online one time because I was really digging and I was like searching, and I found a person. I had posted something on TikTok or YouTube earlier this year or late last year or something, and I saw a guy in Africa with holding a piece of paper, and it was the same thing I had said. And I just thought, well, okay, maybe he's just like, reading what I posted. I don't know. But no, these motherfuckers. And I got a homeboy that's from Ghana, been over there all the time. Success is coming. There's a failure, now there's a success. Yep, because of dominion. Prince of Wands, the journalist, yeah. I'm controlling the narrative. Yeah, I'm controlling the narrative. Good job. Good job. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. So that's why I've been surrounded. It's a whole thing. It's a whole fucking thing. Music, people who write music. So, oh wow. Yep. Okay. The painter. And the hangman. So what do we have here? We have the Queen of Swords and the hangman. A fucking lion ass Pisces. A lion Pisces. That's who I was with. This is now balance is being restored. This is the Earth Angel. This is Temperance card. Thank you. The cycle's coming to a close. This is the universe. Cycle's done. It's a done deal. It's a done fucking deal. Yep. The filmmaker in reverse and the ace of this. They don't have any more ideas. They don't have any ideas. Why not though? Why don't they have any more ideas? Brand new idea. Filmmaker. Create. Yeah, because they never could. They don't have any. They can't create anything. They don't have any type of creativity, no type of artistic flair, no type of creativity, no type of connection to the divine. They don't have it. Wow. Creating strife. The Ace of Swords. Yep. Can't fight with the truth. The truth came out, so now now they have to fight with the truth. Get the fuck out of here. Confirmation. I'm connected to the motherfucking universe like a motherfucker. Y'all don't even know. Maybe y'all do know. No, you do it. I'm connected. Yeah, the Princess of Cups, because I'm creative. I'm a costume designer. I can create anything out of nothing. I certainly can. They've been fucking with them dark ass high priests. Yep, a princess of wands, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is a dark high priestess. That's the See, there you go. The Ace of Wands. Calling on them higher level demons, them deities. Yep. Now motherfuckers worried. Now they worried about something not ending. Fortitude. What is this? The nine of one wounded warrior shit. Hell yeah. Wounded warrior. So what did I pick? Oppression. See, that's what prison and shit. They're not built for prison. They ain't ready. Death is in the reverse because they refuse to change. Yep, they refuse to change. Abundance. They're losing everything. Yep, they're scared now. They don't know what to do. Yeah, because they were playing a victim. They can't play victim. Yep. Trying to avoid prison. Yep. Now they done lost all their damn money because they refuse to change. I can't make this up. Public defenders at the following the Ace of That's the truth, Ruth. Let's close this out. Let me get one more. We're gonna close it out. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. We're gonna use the 5-cent tarot deck. Deep shit. Mind mapping. Mind mapping coupled with some spiritual gifts. Oh wow. These motherfuckers are a trip. So they done got somebody on YouTube on board to shadow ban my videos along with some other people. Because they've been using and they've been capitalizing off of all of our stuff. What did I say that brought it to the forefront? I did something that brought it to the forefront. Yeah, heartless motherfucking beings. Yeah, they celebrated being heartless. They loved it. Yep, unpredictable. What's unpredictable? Fatigue. They didn't expect to get tired. Or they didn't expect that I would get tired of the bullshit. But they got tired. Time ran out. They thought that this had some staying power, but it was unpredictable. Fatigue, unpredictable fatigue. Yep. They don't have the endurance for it. Spiritual endurance. They don't have it. Thank you. Law and order. I cannot make this up. Law and order, baby. This is the king of needles. Damn straight. Lawyer. Law and order. The law got involved. I mean, everybody's involved in this shit. One more. Thank you. Endeavor. Endeavor of what? What's the endeavor? Law and order is the endeavor? Thank you, Spirit. Got 2 cards that came up. Opportunity and acclaim. Law and order, endeavor, opportunity, and acclaim. Law and order. So law and order, because law and order, so there's so opportunity and acclaim. Law and order, endeavor. What is that? Law and order. Born leader. Because of law and order, a born leader has the endeavor, opportunity, and acclaim to finally take back what is theirs. Come through, Spirit. I got God bumps, y'all. I don't know. Maybe y'all do too. Maybe y'all getting these bumps too, right? Energy's energy. Energy. Let me get one more, please. Thank you. Regeneration. What I just say? Taking back what's yours. I'm going to close the reading out. Yep. Possibilities at the bottom. Regeneration of possibilities. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Collective. Thank you, Law Enforcement, y'all the Jedis. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Spirit Teams. Yes, it is. This is what it is. Fuck with your boy. Like, share, follow, hit that notification bell. Fuck with your sexy ass uncle on YouTube. 79, the Spiritual Savage. This might be an Inspector Savage moment. It might be. Yup. I'm out. Deuces, baby, I love you. And kiddo, I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you, but I love you too. Deuces. Inspector Savage.